Now that I finally got the preseason out the way, I'm heading into my first press conference before my NFL debut. And they was asking me how I felt about being drafted to the Falcons. And to be honest, to me, it really didn't matter what team I got drafted to. But to be real, it's kind of crazy that I was drafted to this team and that boy Deion was too. And I'm going to try to make the same impact he did. And they also asked me, what do I believe my greatest asset's going to be for the Falcons? And I told them it's going to be my zone coverage skills, my ability to really make a play on that ball and catch them picks. Because remember me in college, I broke a lot of records. And I'm looking to do that here in the NFL too. But now that the press conference is finally over, it's finally time for me to get ready for my first game. And in my NFL debut, we're taking on the Steelers, a team that offense really hasn't found themselves. They don't even know what their starting quarterback's going to be. And so potentially this could be the perfect team for us to find ourselves, find our defense off the rip. And well, throughout this first quarter, really ain't been no scoring happening. Here on 2nd and 9, I'm getting beat to the outside, allowing my first catch of my NFL career. And unfortunately for me, when it comes to goal line formation, there's not really much I could do. So as they run this thing in for the touchdown, I'm just sitting on the sideline watching it happen. Steelers end up getting a stop on our offense, getting down the field again, and he's trying to hit my man on the slam, making him drop that ball. But then they would eventually get to about the 6-yard line, running the play action here in the red zone, getting that thing to George Pickens for the touchdown. Our offense has finally scored a touchdown. Now it's about a minute left here in the first half, and on 3rd and 7, they're running 5 out. And Fields ends up finding his guy George Pickens again, this time picking up this first down. And now at this point, being at the 39, they're kind of in field goal range. But we still can't allow them to get any closer to make it any easier here on 3rd and 5. He's forced to throw the ball out of bounds. 17-10 now, and all we need is to stop here for our offense to have a chance to tie this game up. And in perfect timing, this dude Fields testing me over the top. Are you crazy? I catch my first pick in my NFL career. Come on now. My first pick, coming in my first game, I already know this season finna be crazy. Especially if QBs want to test the rookie. But better than that, that pick just gave our offense a chance to go ahead and try to tie this game up. And I hope they do. And they did. It's the 4th quarter now. It just started. Tie game, and on 2nd and 3, he finds his guy to the sideline. But instead of getting tackled, he ended up breaking that tackle, picking up even more yards. And now here on 1st and goal, he's trying to test me. Don't throw it to my man. I'm knocking that ball out. Stop it. We got them all the way to 3rd and goal. And finally, they decide that it's time for the quarterback to run the ball. Justin Fields ran the ball, and I went right past him. Almost got the tackle on him, but I completely missed it. I don't know how. And unfortunately for us, after they scored that touchdown, offense just couldn't do it back. But we got them 3rd and 9, so we still got a chance. As long as we get a stop here, we'll be good. They ran the ball, and we did get the stop. Offense, you got another chance. But what they did with that chance, nothing. We lose in our first game of the season, 24-17. But on the brighter side, because there's always a brighter side, I ended up catching my first pick of my NFL career here. Had a pretty good game too. Also getting 2 pass deflections. And now, after the game, it's the next morning, and we're in the practice. And before practice even started, I got met up by a reporter. She was asking me why I feel like I could have improved from last game. And to be honest, I feel like I played pretty well. I mean, I caught my pick, didn't allow too many catches, and I made a couple pass breakups. But, I couldn't just say I played perfect out there. So I just said what I could. Said I could have made more plays. Probably could have baited up a little bit better, so my offense could have more chances. And she talked about how my teammates commended my resilience and asked how I plan to maintain the momentum that I got. Well, at this point, I feel like especially after a loss, I just got to work harder and use that loss as momentum coming into this next game. And in this game, I got to be real locked in because we got the Eagles. And they ain't going to be nothing like the Steelers because already that boy Devontae Smith is killing me to the outside. But with me and AJ Terrell on each side, guarding either AJ, Devontae, we'll probably be switching off every once in a while. I feel like we could play good defense on them, but right now, they're easily getting down the field. They done made it all the way to the 2-yard line on 2nd and goal, throwing it out to the flats to their tight end for the touchdown, the first of the game. A guy like me will never back down from a challenge. Got AJ Brown on this play. He ran the end route, and I'm right all over that, making him drop that ball, 4th down. As good as I played in college, I'm only a rookie right now, so I don't have any type of respect, but I'm going to eventually get that. Just look at the way I'm playing these dudes. I'm locking up. This defense has been playing great on this drive, and for some reason, out of all things the Eagles could have done on 3rd and 10, they decided to run the ball. They did not get that first down. Go ahead and give us that ball. Offense, get some points. And it's crazy. You can already tell I'm in this dude AJ Brown's head. He is open on this. He could have caught that ball, but he cannot. With me around him, hearing them footsteps, he dropped that ball. I'm gonna be honest, one of my most hated formations as a cornerback is playing against formations where receivers are tight, like right next to each other. And they end up doing that, him getting open on this curl route, getting the first down. Now on 1st and 10 on this play, I'm going Devonta Smith. And I might have been beat over the top for a split second, but my recovery speed is crazy. Caught that pick, but 2 feet was not in. But it's fine, I ain't get my pick, because on 2nd and 10, that boy AJ Terrell jumped that route, and he's taking this thing all the way to the crib for 6. Let's go. Offense tried to go for 2, but didn't end up getting it. So now it's a 6-point game and on 1st and 10, playing the flats. I'm trying to jump that route, but I just couldn't get there in time. I say I've been really playing lockdown defense all game, but here he finally beats me to the inside, getting that first down. And then on 2nd and 4, he finds his tight end, open across the middle for the touchdown, and with an extra point, they'll take the lead. And since offense was not able to respond and try to take the lead back, we take another loss. Starting the season off 0-2. Definitely not the way I thought we'll start the season off, but it's only been 2 games, so we got enough time to really figure ourselves out. Now, out here on the practice field, me and my boy Jesse Bates was talking about our next game coming up. We got Kansas City. He was talking about how fired up he was because he felt like going against Kansas City, he might be able to do something crazy against Patrick Mahomes. And while that might have been crazy, we're at home this game. And yeah, we already lost our first home game, but we know that if we can come out here and beat the Chiefs, we're going to be able to build some crazy momentum for the rest of the season. And so even though we starting off 0-2, we got to come into this game like we 2-0. Because we have the guys on this team to win this game. We just got to execute. And speaking of execution, I executed very well on this play. Give him the outside leverage on this corner route, jumping at perfect time, and give me that pick, Mahomes. Offense didn't score here, so that just means we got to lock up again. He's trying to test me on his curl route. I'm getting there right there. Perfect time and knocking that ball out. And on 2nd and 10, I don't understand how in the world this happened, but this had to be some crazy concentration by Rashee Rice because he got the ball deflected, but he still ended up with the ball in his hands and got into the end zone for the touchdown. Now this time offense scored, tying the game up, and this dude Mahomes ended up testing AJ Terrell, get him that pick, and we already in good range. Good pick, AJ. I don't know what's getting into Mahomes right now. We are up 21-7 right now, and on 1st and 10, he tested AJ again, and this time you already know what it is. That's another interception for AJ. 2 already in this game. Offense did not score this time, but what do that mean? Because I'm finna get him the ball right back, allowing him to get a step on me, and Mahomes threw that like a dummy. Give me that pick, and I'm taking this one for 6. We had just been completely dominating in this game. I don't know what's going on with Mahomes. He keeps on throwing dumb passes like this. Give me that pick too. I'll take that one. That's my 3rd of this game. And crazy enough, that was not the end of the interception because that boy AJ Terrell jumped that route perfectly, got another interception. What is going on? And this time, he took this one for 6. And well, that was a crazy game. We beat the Chiefs 42-14. Just the game we needed to go ahead and get some momentum. And just looking at the stat sheet, we went crazy. I had 3 picks in the touchdown. That boy AJ Terrell had 3 picks in the touchdown. Man, we just went crazy that game. And you already know after having such a crazy game, catching 3 interceptions, the reporters had to talk about that in my press conference after the game. And they was asking me what was the key factor to me being successful in that game. You already know it had to be my preparation that I put in all week, getting prepared for Mahomes. And they asked me how I see myself building on that game. And of course, I just got to continue to put in work so I can make sure I keep on getting better week in and week out, especially being a rookie. And well, the NFC Defensive Player of the Week came in, and it was between me and AJ. And it was that boy AJ. He had more tackles than me. We both had 3 picks in the touchdown, but he had more tackles, so he won it. And when you really think about it, it's kind of funny. We both end up having 3 picks in the same game, but there's going to be a lot of chances where I'm going to be able to get that Defensive Player of the Week award. But for now, we got to worry about this game against the Saints, a division rival. And on this play, I don't even know why I died for that ball. There was no way I was going to pick that thing off, and they ended up getting the first down because of it. Out here on 2nd and 9, their number 1 receiver, Chris Olave, he's playing on the inside. He ended up beating our slot cornerback to the inside, getting his first touchdown of the game. I probably had to start guarding him. And well, on the next offensive drive, they're already almost into the red zone, and I'm guarding him now. And he ended up getting about too many steps on me getting the first down, getting to the 2. And at the 1 yard line on 2nd and goal, run this ball right up the middle, and that's a touchdown. This game ain't going how we expected it would go, especially after beating the Chiefs the way we did. It's the 3rd quarter, and we're down 28-14. And it's really just been feeling like we can't really find a way to stop their offense right now, but we finally have a chance here getting them 3rd down. And on 3rd and 6, the quarterback put their running back out there so it could be a 5-out type formation. He tried to scramble out to the left side, ended up taking a sack, which is perfect for us because this makes it harder for them to make this field goal. And now, with us being down 10 points, less than 3 minutes left in this game, it's probably over with. Even though we didn't allow the first down, they still won this game most likely. And so yeah, after beating the Chiefs the way we did, came out here against the Saints and lost. At home at that. And as bad as I didn't want to go to the press conference, I still did. And they ended up asking me what adjustments do I feel like this defense needs to make. And I just feel like as a team, as a complete unit, we didn't play like we could have. Because of that, right now, we're at the bottom of our division. We got to do better. And with us playing another division rival with this game, we got to make sure we lock in. And I'm locked in here on 3rd. Now he's testing me on this out route. I'm catching my first pick of the game. Give me that. It's going to be another one of them games where I'm going to have to lock up one of the best receivers, and AJ on the other side is going to have to do the same thing. I'm going to have Chris Godwin most of this game, and I can lock this dude up. But the main thing is I'm not really used to being a cornerback guarding in the slot. And well, they ended up doing this little bubble screen, and I could not get to it. I took a terrible angle. He picked up a big gain. And then on 2nd and 3, I'm trying to hype the crowd up just a little bit, but I ended up doing a little bit too much. They hiked the ball, and I got beat to the outside on the corner route and allowed a touchdown. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a pretty tough time trying to guard the slide. I'm playing the flats here, and I'm trying to jump this route, but I got there way too late. He got that catch and got the first down. Then they're making their way all the way to the red zone. It's 1st and goal. They running the ball, and somebody hit the mess out of that running back, making him fumble the ball, and we picked it up. Whoever did that, you're amazing. But clearly, that just wasn't enough because the offense was not able to score. But that is cool, though, because here I'm all over that, locking up that out route, and this is going to the crib. Now, last drive, he tested me on the out route on the other side. And this time, he's trying to do it again. I don't know what's wrong with him, but I'm getting this pick again. Give me that. And I'm going to try to stay in bounds. And guess what? This one's going to the crib, too. It's crazy how fast I just turned it on and completely started dominating in this game. I pick up a half a sack because my teammate came in and got one with me. But it's cool, though, because now I got 3 picks and half a sack. This is a crazy game. And in this game, I really just stepped up. Didn't really start off that well, but ended up turning up out of nowhere. And now we won this game. And I ended up having my best game of the season so far. Catching 3 picks, with 2 of them going to the crib, and also ended up getting half a sack. And this time, it's me getting that NFC Defensive Player of the Week, 10 tackles, 3 picks, 2 to the crib. They ain't show my half a sack, but hey, I got that though. Y'all saw it. And now, after a pretty good game, we're heading into a very important game because we're playing against another division rival. And the thing about this is that this team is 5-0. The Carolina Panthers are 5-0. This is crazy. But it seems like already off the rip. Bryce Young's trying to see what timing I'm on. I'm locking this corner route all the way up, and he still threw it. Give me that pick. Offense didn't do anything with the ball, unfortunately. The Panthers that made their way down the field, 1st and 10. He's testing me again, and I'm getting a tackle on him, try to force it out, but he kept that ball. Now, there's 2 things I hate about guarding as a cornerback is motions and slot receivers. And here, it was both. And he ended up getting wide open off this crossing route and getting a touchdown. I don't know how I could have guarded that. It was impossible. And it really just seems like Bryce Young doesn't care that I caught a pick earlier because he's still testing me. And this time, it worked again off that curl route, picking up the first down. But we're playing some pretty good red zone defense now. And on 3rd and 5, Bryce Young is surveying the field, can't find no one to throw the ball to, so he's throwing the ball out of bounds. 3rd quarter now, it's the end of the 3rd quarter actually. Tied game 7-7, and again, this motion and then running straight to the drag route. I just don't know why I can't guard this. And it's almost ended up being another touchdown, but luckily tackled him before it. 1 yard line. But because they're at the 1 yard line, just an easy run up the middle for the touchdown. And once again, this Carolina defense is just locking up. They end up getting a turnover, putting them already in a position where they can get some more points. I'm trying to come downhill, hit Bryce Young, but he ended up breaking my tackle. It's now only a 3-point game with 2 minutes left in this game. A great defensive play by that man. We need another stop. Getting a stop here will give our offense enough time to get down the field because it's going to be the 2-minute warning, and we do just that. They took a check down, getting that tackle. Offense can at least get a field goal now. They should be able to. And they did. Scored a touchdown. The Panthers done made their way down the field, though, because we left them with too much time on the clock, and with 20 seconds left, Bryce Young is just waiting. He has a lot of time in the pocket, ended up completing the pass, making it 2nd and 3. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so annoyed at these motions messing up defensive coverages because I end up getting changed to the guy motion, and AJ had to come across the field to try to guard this man. That was weird. They ended up getting a pass over top of both of us to score the touchdown and win the game. All it took was a slight confusion for that to happen. That's ridiculous. And so we're taking another L. And even though there was a good amount of confusion at the end, I still feel like I should have been there to make that play. And I mean, in this game, I did catch that pick, but that was way at the beginning. I didn't really do that much at all at the end of the game. And that might have been why we really lost. And after a loss like that, I had to go in the weight room to clear my mind mentally. Then Kirk Cousins saw me in here, so he decided to come in here and talk to me a little bit, asking me how I felt about our next game playing against the Seahawks. And he was kind of hinting at something, saying that their offense felt like they got us. But more importantly, Tyler Lockett ended up calling me out. The thing about me is, if anybody talks any type of trash about me, you already know I'm finna lock in. I'm finna lock all the way in. I'm finna have the best game I had all season. I mean, coverage-wise. And now, all because of his trash talk, I don't care how many years he's been in the league. I don't care how good of a player he is. I'm gonna try my best to make sure Tyler Lockett don't catch a single ball in this game. Though, unfortunately for the Seahawks, that man DK is gonna be out for a good 5 weeks. So, we won't be seeing him in this game. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to guard Tyler Lockett every single play, but the plays I am on him, I'm going to try to make sure he doesn't catch a single ball. Here, he's already getting a catch while I'm not on him, of course. And after that, I asked Coach, if we in man coverage, please just let me guard Tyler. I got him on lock. I already know. And here, he was all the way locked up, and that quarterback did not have enough time to even throw that ball. Coach got me out here playing in the flats here on 3rd and 18. And they end up throwing it out into the flat. So all I got to do here is make the tackle. I went straight for their legs and got that tackle. No first down. So far, Tyler Lockett has not been targeted while I've been guarding him. But here on 1st and 10, he finally gets targeted on this curl round. Like I said, if I'm there, he not catching it, making him drop that ball. They done made their way down the field a little bit, and on 2nd and 3, I'm actually not guarding him this time. And look, he's getting another catch when I'm not on him. But I'm finna show y'all the difference between when I'm not guarding him and when I am. I'm guarding him here. He think he got a step on me. He did, but terrible pass. I'm catching that interception. You're not getting a catch on me, boy. So far, when it comes to my man-on-man encounters with Tyler Lockett, I got a catch, and he don't yet. We're up 14-3 with about 30 seconds left in the first half. They're trying to make it down the field, trying to get some more points, but testing me is not the thing to do. I'm making a crazy dive and grab. Like I said, Tyler, you not catching that ball. This game is basically over. We're up 28-6 right now. We're about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game, and it looks like I end up getting cooked by JSN, but I'm still right there knocking that ball out. And yeah, with not that much time left in the game, we end up coming away with the victory. And I'm coming out this game with a crazy 2-pick game with 2 deflections. Went crazy, locked up. And as for Tyler Lockett, he had 4 catches, 41 yards and a touchdown, but none of that was on me at all. In my eyes, he had 0 catches. And my performance was so crazy against that boy Tyler that I ended up getting NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He better learn from this situation. And after the crazy game I ended up just having, and the crazy season I'm having so far, especially as a rookie, Coach wants me to be the one to step up and become a leader on this team. And of course, being the one that has always been a leader on every team I've been on, I feel like, why not? Even though I'm a rookie, if I keep on balling as hard as I am, leading by example, the rest of the team gonna follow. Coming into week 8, playing against the Buccaneers again. But this time, Mike Evans is hurt. I don't know what's going on with injuries and the receivers right now, but it sucks for them. Because the way that our record is looking right now, we really need a couple of wins to really gain some momentum. And especially with this being a division game, we gotta go crazy. Here on 2nd and 11, the safety ended up coming down from where he was at to pick off this ball. Like, what a play he just made, putting us already in a perfect range to score. There's no way offense don't score here. And thank you, offense. They did end up scoring a touchdown. Now the Buccaneers done made their way down the field, and they're taking a big sack. Let's go. But after taking that sack, this dude Baker Mayfield didn't worry about none of that. Play action, tight end, wide open, getting a big first down, getting to the 2-yard line. And now on second to go at the 1 yard line to run this ball up the middle, getting a touchdown. Now, luckily, offense did end up going down the field, getting another touchdown, keeping us in the lead. And here on 1st and 10, I'm locking this dude all the way up, waiting, just hoping he throws that ball. But that D-line got to him, got that sack. And so they end up running a hurry-up offense, no huddle. And that was not smart of them because on 2nd and 19, betted this up perfectly, allowed him a step, and he threw that ball straight to me. Give me that pick. But somehow offense found a way to give the Buccaneers the ball back already in scoring range with 10 seconds left. And this dude Baker Mayfield is throwing another interception, and that is the end of the first half. Throughout this game, I'd say I've been playing pretty good defense, really haven't allowed Chris Godwin to catch the ball, but he finally gets his first catch on me in man coverage here. That was a nasty route, I ain't gonna lie. Now, in this play, I really wasn't playing it smart. I'm playing him to the inside, and I'm playing him off. And I ended up getting him the easy out route, and he ended up getting a lot more yards after I tried to hit him. Almost got the first down. And at this point, I don't know what's going on. The whole first half had him on locks, but here in the second half, he just started to beat me to the outside every single play. I'm trying to make a tackle, but I just can't do it. And he took that all the way to the end zone. I don't know how he did that. That was crazy. But I really got to thank the offense for bailing me out, scoring again so we could keep the 7-point lead. They're testing me over the top, and I'm catching a pick this time. I allowed the touchdown already. That's about all I'm going to allow. Give me that pick. Offense, go get some more. Offense actually didn't get points this time. 2.5 minutes left. I'm trying to get to the outside, but I just can't. He barely got any yards, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. I just got to stop him from catching this ball, and he goes right back to him. Baker throws this ball perfectly to the outside, and I could not make a play on it, and I just cannot tackle at all. This is getting ridiculous. And now they're in a red zone, running a screen play for Chris Godwin, and I could not get to him. I'm just getting blocked, cannot shed, and he getting into the end zone again. And so now we're in OT. The Buccaneers then drove their way all the way down the field, and it's 3rd and 2. And while, yeah, I allowed my man to get open on the outside, but somebody else was open even more and picked up a big gain, getting him into the red zone. And now on 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line, we're in zone coverage, and they end up motioning Chris Godwin to the other side. Him to the back of the end zone, Baker Mayfield, touchdown, and that's game. It's really crazy. I felt like we had this one in the bag, but out of nowhere, the Buccaneers just started turning up. I started to get cooked a good amount by Chris Godwin, and we just couldn't get back into the game. And I was surely reminded of that after the game. Reminded I didn't really have that good of a game, even though I did have 2 interceptions. When it got to the end, just really couldn't lock in for real. But not only me, the whole team, I feel like. There were just multiple things we did in that game that we shouldn't have done, or could have done better offensively and defensively. But even through these losses, the best thing that we could do is stay positive and support each other so we can learn from our mistakes. Because there's still a good amount of football left this season. We just got to keep our heads down and keep on grinding. And while we was out here on the practice field at the practice, I was asked about how I felt about my time here on the Falcons through about half of the season. And I told her I feel like even though I'm going through a couple struggles, I still feel like I'm learning every day, getting better every day, and it's only up from here. And currently, we're 3rd in the division, and she asked me how I felt about our postseason chances. And I said that we got a good amount of time left in this season. We just got to make sure that we take it game by game. Because who knows, maybe we win every single game for the rest of the season, and we end up making the playoffs. We just got to keep on going. And we got a real tough matchup here against the Cowboys. And I just got to make sure that I'm ready for this matchup against CD. Because I already know Dak is going to throw it to him a good amount of times. So far, they done made it all the way down the field. Haven't thrown CD the ball yet. He probably should have kept it that way. Because the time he did, I'm taking that one away. Give me that pick and I'm going out of bounds. Now, last time CD was targeted, it was an interception. This time, he beat me. I reacted way too slow to his release, and he took that thing for 6. Now this time we end up scoring, but this Cowboys offense is really moving the ball down the field without an issue at all. And I mean, we really need to find something as a defense right now, because on 1st and 10, I'm guarding CD, but something them getting open over the top. Probably shouldn't have ran man against that formation. Beginning of the second half, and the Cowboys start off with the ball, so we're starting off the second half down 7 points, and we got to try our best to not let them get down the field again. 2nd and 6, we're running man coverage against their 5-out offense, and I'm locking CD up. I'm right next to him, and Dak ended up taking a big sack. Great defense, great D-line pressure. But what is good defense, or even great defense, if you can't take the offense off of the field? 3rd and 14, Dak finds a dot right underneath that zone, getting the first down. And just to make matters worse, this defense ain't only falling apart, it's me too. I'm allowing him to get past me again. He's scoring another touchdown on me. This normally don't happen to me, but it's happening now. I did catch a pick in this game, but it almost feels like I didn't get that pick because I done allowed 2 touchdowns, and the only way I can make up for this is if I were to get a pick 6. And that opportunity would come way sooner than I thought it would. CD on the out route, I'm jumping that perfectly. Thank you, Dak, for giving me this pick. I'm staying in bounds somehow, tiptoeing. I'm taking this thing to the crib. Now, somehow, though, we did not make the extra point. That is crazy. But with about 2 minutes left in this game, we're playing some great defense here on 3rd and 3. Dak trying to zip it to his receiver, but that's incomplete. Great defense, offense, go get it. And well, the Dallas Cowboys ended up doing a fake punt and got the first down. Made that way down the field. 1st and goal, touchdown. And our offense ended up scoring, but it really doesn't matter because they were not able to get the onside kick. So this game is basically over. 30 seconds left, and they finna run this thing out. And so we lose this game 28-20, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting this whole game on me because I allowed CD to get 2 touchdowns. I got 2 picks, one went for 6, but I should have got a 3rd one. Or I shouldn't have allowed him to get 2 touchdowns. That was crazy. And I mean, coverage-wise, just my worst game of the season. Terrible. It wasn't all on me, but most of it was. And funny thing is, I ended up getting NFC Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, I did have a great game, just didn't lock up my man. You know, I made the plays, just didn't make enough. But now it's halfway through the season, and through 9 games, I got 14 interceptions, tying the record for the most picks in a single season. Like I said, I broke a lot of records in college, and I'm coming here to the NFL to do it again. But not only am I breaking records, I'm completely shattering them. And of course, with the crazy season I'm having, there's no way I wouldn't be in the MVP conversation, even as a cornerback. I won Heisman before. Who's to say I can't win the MVP award? And of course, as for all these other awards, the defensive player, the defensive rookie, that's all going to be mine, no matter what, because I'm going to catch more picks. But man, that Cowboys game, that right there, ridiculous. Can't let that happen ever again.